Hello, it is Monday, July 6th, 2026. I'm 27 years old, and it's me, Jordan, with a coffee mug that I got in Emerald Isle, North Carolina. Me and my friend got matching ones because these are just so cute. It's pink, has flamingos on it, it says Emerald Isle. A good little keepsake, but also I really love the flamingos. So I'm drinking a little bit of coffee. I just took a sip of this a minute or two ago, and it was a little too hot, and I burnt my tongue a little bit. Just like the edge of the tongue got a little bit crisp. Now I'm like being overly cautious with this coffee as to not burn myself even more, burn my tongue even more. Today I am wearing a shirt that I thrifted this weekend that says artist without a trust fund on it, and it has two hummingbirds. Actually, I think they're hummingbirds. I didn't even realize that until this moment. It has two birds on it. It was just like too outrageous of a shirt to pass up, so I bought it. I'm feeling a little slow this morning. Sometimes that happens to me on Monday mornings. It's almost like I get so relaxed and chilled out over the weekend that by Monday morning I'm just like slowly getting into the day. I don't know if I have enough capacity for this right now. I don't know if I have enough brain capacity. There's always capacity. No, I have so many thoughts that I have in my mind. I've been thinking about a lot of things just the past few days, and I'm like, what do I want to talk about? What do I want to talk about? I really should write down every one of these thoughts that I have, because if I don't, I forget them. Something I have been thinking about is, which feels fitting for this moment because it just feels fitting for this moment. I've been thinking a little bit about how sometimes I can try to force something in the wrong timing, in the wrong season, in the wrong way. And it could be something really small, or it could be something bigger, but it feels fitting for this moment because right now I'm like, am I trying to force myself to like have something to say? I do have things to say, but it's like one of those moments where I'm like, maybe I just should, not do this right now. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should listen to that voice. I'm going to listen to that voice saying, now's not the right time. I want to chat and talk about things, but I want to do it when I'm in the right zone, in the right frame of mind. And sometimes it's just not the right timing for stuff, for certain things. Like this happened to me the other day. I've gotten a lot better about discerning when is the right timing for something and when should I just not. Actually, hold on one second, because I wrote about this in my journal. And I would like to reference that actually, because I was journaling about this exact thing the other day because I was having a similar moment, or I was reflecting on a moment. I was reflecting on this idea of like, sometimes it's just not the right time for something and you're trying to force it when it's not the right time. It was July 1st. I wanted to sit by the pool outside in the sun and read and just sit there and read and lounge and just read for a while. However, I had my family over. My nephew was here, my sister and brother-in-law were here, and we were all hanging out by the pool in the afternoon. And I was like, you know what? A past version of myself would have tried to force a moment. I would have tried to do what I wanted to do in that moment instead of being in the moment that everyone else is in. I wanted to sit down with my book. So I was going to do that. I was going to sit down with my book and read and try to read and whatever. But knowing me, I can sometimes have difficulty reading and really connecting with the material that I'm reading when there's a lot of chatter around me. I think it's different if I'm in a coffee shop where the chatter just sounds like a low hum and I'm not making out what people are actually saying. But if people are directly around me and they're talking, I'm just kind of like, my ears are picking up what they're saying and I'm just focused on that and I can't really read. So a past version of myself on this day would have wanted to force this moment to happen. I would have wanted to sit down with my book and I would have been annoyed that I couldn't engage with this book because everyone else is talking. Instead of being in the moment that everyone else is in and being present with them. So, because I've learned this lesson and because I know myself better, I brought my journal with me by the pool because I figured, I can write a little bit. I can at least write down this one thought that I have, and I can kind of, what's the phrase? Scratch that itch. I can kind of like satisfy that need of like wanting to do something. But instead of reading, I can just write down this thought that I have. And I made a little compromise for myself because like I said, past version of myself tried to force things in the wrong moments. Like I just wanted it my way. I wanted a quiet, peaceful, relaxing afternoon where I could read by the pool. And instead of that, I have a loud afternoon by the pool where everyone's talking and hanging out. And like a past version of myself would have gotten annoyed. And then I was like, you know what? There's nothing to be annoyed about. And this is just not the right time for that. If I want to read by the pool, I can do it another day when they're not here and I'm alone. And that makes more sense. And then I'll be able to actually enjoy that moment. So I actually like wrote about this in my journal because I was thinking about it. And I was like, I was having one of those moments of like, I'm trying to force something. I'm trying to force this moment of relaxation when really it's not the time for that. It's the time for family time by the pool. It's the time for me to get in the pool, get my hair wet, spend time with my nephew, swim around with him, play with him, be with my sister, be in the presence of these people that I love and talk to them and engage with them instead of trying to be in my own little corner wanting to just read and being annoyed that everyone else is talking when I just want peace and quiet. So it just wasn't the right time. Let me see. I'm reading through what I wrote. I'll just read through this. This is basically what I'm saying right now, but just trying to force something at the wrong place or time only results in resistance. And it just doesn't feel good. That sort of resistance doesn't feel good. And you just end up feeling frustrated because you're trying to make something happen that just, it's not the right time. It's not the right place for it. Let me see. Sometimes I'd be going to the pool with my family and I'd want to just read peacefully. So I'd try to force it, even though everyone else just wanted to hang out and talk. I'd get frustrated because I just wanted peace and quiet instead of surrendering to the moment and what it is asking of me. Today, I'm by the pool with my family and I am writing some, but once I'm done, I'll get in the pool to swim and be present with them. I had wanted to read, but I knew better. Journaling, even just to write out this one thought, is more manageable to me than trying to drop into a book and be present for that. You've got to realize the moment you're in and surrender to what it is asking of you. So that's a small little lesson for the day. That's a lesson for me right now. That's a lesson for someone out there. It's a lesson for someone. You really do. You have to have enough discernment to recognize what moment you're actually in and surrender to what it's asking of you. So right now, for me, I'm going to pivot and do some work activities, get to work, get some things done, get some things checked off my list, and surrender to this moment, because I feel like that's what this moment is asking of me, to just get to work and get some things done. So I'm going to go drink my coffee, get my work done, and I'll check back in another time when it's the right timing and when it's the right moment.